Hello, my name is Colette and welcome to my channel Inspiring Life Changes. This is a reading today for all you Capricorns out there, Capricorns at Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising. If you don't know where any of those placements are apart from your Sun, I will be putting a free natal link in the description box down below so that you can go and check them out. And if this reading doesn't resonate with you, you can then go and check out the other signs as well. And those readings that I will be putting up may have a message there for you. They may resonate with you more than this reading. So when I first started this channel, I said that I wasn't really sure how it was going to progress, how I was going to do this. But usually I've been starting a reading with some astrology. But the videos have been going on for far too long and taking too long to upload and taking up too much time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a astrology read as well as a tarot read separately. So I'm going to do two separate videos for each sign. So this is the tarot reading. I'm not sure which way round I will put them up. Possibly the astrology reading will come before the tarot reading, because I like to kind of incorporate the astrology into the tarot reading when the when I do the actual tarot reading, if it comes up, if I feel that it's relevant for the actual reading itself. Sometimes it is, sometimes it doesn't seem to be. So anyway, in this particular tarot reading, I would also like to say that normally I don't say much about cross watchers, but this reading I feel is very strongly connected to cross watchers as well as Capricorns. Whether you're a Capricorn cross watcher or whether you're watching for Capricorns, I get the feeling that this reading is about both parties here. And it is a reading to do with a relationship because it's coming through very, very strongly. So if you're in a relationship, this could connect with you, Capricorns. If you're not in a relationship, then it's not going to connect with you unless you know somebody who's in a relationship that you want to find out more about. Anyway, let's start the reading. So the reading started at the very heart of this. We have this card here, the Two of Cups, and it's in reverse. So for me, it's saying that there has been an initial attraction here. If it was up this way, it would be very positive. Oh, it has the potential, and it did have the potential, but it's in the reverse. So there's a feeling here that somebody really has some regrets over going down this path, over allowing themselves kind of to be maybe seduced, feeling of being seduced in the sense of somebody promising lots and maybe not delivering much. And one of the reasons I say that also because it's reversed, you've got all these kind of emotional turmoil here as well. So when it's a reversed reading, there's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of deep reflection as well going on here in this reading. So that's at the heart of the reading. What's in the head and what you're aware of, Capricorns, and cross watchers here as well, is the Ten of Wands. And it feels like this person just wants to get out of this. They've just had enough. It's just this Ten of Wands, it's just oppressing them, it's just not taking them any further. They've got as far as they can go. The boat for me always represents life, so that boat is battered and bruised and kind of falling apart, and that kind of is how this person is feeling as well, that this is how their life has become. It's become this sense of, it's been a hard struggle. It's been a difficult journey. And there's a feeling of like, really, has it been worth it? Has it been worth it? And also, what do I do next? Being the Ten of Wands, it is a completion. It is an ending. And it's what's in the heads of Capricorns. Capricorn cross-watchers, or cross-watchers in general, looking for Capricorns. And also what came out over the top of this card, I will just read this now, is the Two of Cups, again, reversed. So we have the Two of Cups here twice in reverse. So there is a definite feeling here that this relationship has turned sour, and that there's a feeling that regret that they ever kind of got involved with this person. And the reason that I'm saying that as well is because the Four of Cups has come out as the energy that's moving away. And to clarify that, we have the Four of Cups again. So there really is a really strong feeling in this relationship that this was a bad move. This was something in many ways that should never have happened. And like I said at the beginning, this could be to do with the fact that somebody was seduced by the other person. So, what's underneath, and in the deep subconscious, is that this person or persons were both looking for love. That's what they thought they had. That's what they thought they'd found. They thought they'd found love. They thought they'd found a relationship that was going to build into something positive. At least one of these people thought that. And I get the feeling, Capricorn, that it was probably you that had this strong feeling of wanting your cup filled up. Very kind of open to love, open to suggestions, open to the possibility. But that is what's below. This is kind of the root, if you like. And so what comes out over the top of this card, we have the Three of Pentacles. And for me, the Three of Pentacles, when it's up the right way, it's all about working with somebody to accomplish something. It's about being helped out. It's about receiving what you need at the time that you need it. But it's in reverse again. And because it came out with the Ace of Cups, I'm going to say that it has a lot to do with this feeling of somebody offering something, like a offering to help somebody out here who was maybe struggling financially, and that it seemed like a dream come true, but it quickly turned into this very oppressive nightmare. Or maybe not quickly, but it has turned into this oppressive nightmare. This is where this person's at right now. What's in their head, what they're aware of, is this feeling here. So, I'm also going to say that one person also feels as though they put more work into this relationship than the other. And that could also be physical work as well. Like if you were living together as a couple, which you could well have been, that one person was more dedicated to the actual building of, say, the home and keeping the home as a home. One person definitely has put more work in than the other person. So one person, in some ways, has felt enslaved as well. There's this kind of feeling of this being enslaved One of the reasons I say that as well is because this card also has turned out in the reading. So that's the energy below. What's moving away and where you've been for a long time is this feeling of real discontentment. Just real discontentment. In this actual card, Psyche here, who's also in this card here, doesn't really know her lover, her man, her partner. She doesn't really know who he is because he's not prepared to show himself to her. And symbolically, that can also represent the fact that we can be in a relationship with somebody and not really know them, not really know what they get up to when they're not with us. Somebody who you feel that you can't trust, being upside down. And also, it's almost like she, in this card, she's in her palace here. She has everything she needs. Everything, all her needs are met, except emotionally. So everything that's supposed to keep her happy is there for her. But again, it's a bit like seduction. It's a bit like being seduced by something. The actual happiness of it, the actual love of it, isn't there. And it turns out almost to feel like something that is enslaving that person. That they're working hard for something that they're not seeing a lot of reward for. And so, with the Four of Cups being upside down, it's almost like this feeling that, well, it's deep discontentment. It's deep. It's like, I have everything on the surface, but I don't really have what I need. And these two figures here are her sisters, and they are kind of whispering to her. And like, you know, it's kind of the inner voices in your head, if you like, saying, you know, are you really happy? Are you really content? Do you really know this person that you're in a relationship with? You have everything. And in some ways there's a kind of jealousy here as well, because Psyche seems to have everything she wants. But deep down she really doesn't, because what she really wants is this love, this true love, which she has not found. Okay, and one of the reasons I'm going to say that as well is because these two cards came up between this upside down Two of Cups and this Four of Cups here. And these two cards, the Ten of Swords, again it's an ending, it's a completion, but there's this feeling, if you can see, it's getting very dark here. Let's see if I can shed a bit more light on that. If you can see that this person here is lying on the ground and he feels completely stabbed in the back. Totally stabbed in the back. Although these swords haven't actually hit him, he knows he has been stabbed in the back. And maybe still is being stabbed in the back. And this card came out as well. This time it came out it came out reversed as well. They both came out reversed. So again, Four of Cups, the Four of Cups. This feeling of just total despair, total unhappiness, total kind of, I'm never going to let that happen again. I'm not going to let myself be fooled. Why did I trust? Why did I believe? Why did I think it could happen? And although he's being offered this cup here, again, this Ace of Cups here is still in this card here. Again, it's very dark. It is kind of saying, there you go, the Ace of Cups there, is kind of saying, you know, don't give up on love. Don't give up on love. Which doesn't necessarily mean don't give up on this relationship, because I think this relationship is completely done for. I don't think there's anything to salvage from this relationship at all. This needs to be given up, moved on from. Another reason that I'm saying that as well is because in between the Two of Cups and this energy here, which is moving in, the Two of Pentacles, the energy of kind of starting out again on your own, finding your own feet, finding your own source of income and self-worth and prosperity, the kind of feeling of being at your table. You've got everything you need there, and you're going to start over again, looking after you. Because as well, with this card, how did it come out? Okay, so that's the heart reading. That's what's in the middle. With this card, the heart of the reading, the energy that's moving in. And with this card, we've got the Three of Swords as well. So there is a lot of heartache that's happened here. A lot of wounding that needs to be healed. This could have also been involving a third party. This could be somebody who got involved with other relationships, wasn't very honest, didn't, and I'd say definitely with 2 Fours of Cups here, this person definitely did not think about their partner at all. Not at all. Didn't think about consequences, didn't care about how much they hurt them, the amount of pain that they caused them. There's just this really strong feeling of this not being a considerate, thoughtful relationship at all. This is very one-sided, very one-sided. One person kind of thought they could have their cake and eat it and get away with it. With the Three of Swords. And the other 2 cards which have come out with this Two of Pentacles, these all came out together as well, is the Hermit. This is the energy that's moving in, as well as this Devil. And I sometimes somehow get the feeling that this person, that when you start out again, rebuilding your life, making things work for you, this person isn't going to want to leave alone. This person is just going to keep trying to return somehow into your life. Even though it's a Hermit energy, because it's upside down, there's this feeling that, I just get this feeling that this is about whoever is being left behind. This is the person who's not this is the person who's now going to suffer. This is the person who's going to miss the person that's walking out on them. The person that's had enough. The person that can't take any more. And fed up. Oppressed. Can't live like this any longer. So whoever that person is that's left, they're going to be in this time of real I'd like to say kind of soul searching. Soul searching, looking for why, because they don't know what they're losing until they've lost it. Let's put it like that. And they kind of feel that they had this person, that this person would never leave them, that they had this person because this person wasn't stable enough or able enough to stand on their own 2 feet here. But this person's going to very much prove them wrong. Very much prove them wrong. Whoever it is that's going to walk away from this relationship is going to be the person who's going to succeed the most, who's going to clear out their demons and their devils and their fears and no longer be controlled by it. No longer be controlled by this relationship, controlled by this person. They've had enough. And they won't ever allow themselves to get into that situation again. Never again. And finally, these 3 cards came out together. We have, I will quickly go through them. Like I said, we had the 4 of Cups. Again, sorry, it is so dark. We have the Sun upside down. So it's saying that this is, you know, the happiness never really materialised. And we also have the 9 of Wands as well. So this has been a definite struggle. There has been real hardship in this relationship. And whoever it is, like I said, who's going to leave this is going to find themselves in a much better situation than the one that they're leaving behind. Okay, Capricorns, I'm sorry that it's got very dark very quickly. I'm hoping that those cards are going to show up on the screen for you. Also, before I forget, could you please like up this video if you haven't done so already? Could you also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already? For all those who have subscribed to my channel, I'd like to say thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. If you feel that this video could help somebody else that you know out there, please share it with them, because this is quite a major message, I feel, for them, or a cross-watcher if you know somebody who's going through this situation at the moment. And also, my PayPal link is up if you'd like to donate to my channel. I greatly appreciate that. And my email is going to be in the description box below as well. If anybody would like a personal private reading with me, email me, let me know, and then I can give you a private personal reading which may clarify things for you a lot more. And until the next time, I'm wishing you all the best, Capricorn, and hopefully I'll see you again. Take care.